back in front of the camera. So, as promised, I have not accomplished anything today. Yeah. I don't really have an excuse except for it was nice out today and wanted to spend some time out in enjoying nature. So, and we actually ended up going to the movies, so some time spent with the fiance as well. Can't really beat that. So I did actually accomplish something. I went and got the paints that I needed for finishing this guy up for the second part of the Vargeist tutorial. So he, even though he doesn't look any different than last time, I'm hoping that the next time you see him, he will look differently, perhaps even done. So yeah, we picked up some Ushabti Bone, which I believe is a new paint. Can't remember what the old one was called. Something Bone. Ceramite White, which is white. Very, very interesting color, that base color of white. This stuff is cool. Druchii Violet. I didn't actually think that I had any, but this I actually had some of this stuff, come to find out, so I probably won't be breaking into this one. Dawnstone, which again is another new color, or not a new color, but a rebrand of another color. Mephiston Red and Carroburg Crimson. So besides I believe black and khaki, I think this is all the stuff required, and I do have black and khaki anyway. All the stuff required to finish this guy up. So with that being said, however, once digging into this guy, I realized how awesome the model actually is, which is weird, kind of weird to say, but I mean, I'm sure you understand, like, once you start painting, you start to see all those details that kind of you take for granted when he's just gray. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is I'm rediscovering how awesome these models are, and even though their poses are kind of wonky, I really love these, and I really want to do justice to them. And because of the fact that this guy's already taken me a week, I'm gonna actually I'm gonna renew my oath of moment. So usually when I do these, I tend to do them for like multiple weeks at a time, because I usually do longer runs. Like painting zombies does not take a week, it took a few weeks last year. So, but I want to renew my oath, because I don't know if I want to spend a lot of time on these guys. I don't know how much time I'm going to be able to devote to the skeletons at the end. And granted, 10 skeletons should only take me like a day or two maybe. So I might, the way that I do them anyway, because obviously they're part of a almost 200 strong skeleton block now, so they don't need to be terribly pristine. And the way that I do them is a cheater way to make them look pretty cool, in my opinion. So I might still get to the skeletons regardless of this, but I do want to amend my oath to basically include finishing these guys. That's it. I just want to spend some quality time on these guys, get them really amazing. It's also the first time I've ever really had an opportunity to work on something like this large, that requires like layering and highlights and all these cool details and stuff. So I really just want to cut my teeth on these guys and dig in and savor for a while. If you were for some reason looking forward to the batch painting goodness that I had last year, I do apologize. I'm hoping that I'll still get to the skeletons. I probably won't be getting to the zombies, sadly, because that was one thing I really wanted to have done, is get those guys up. The zombies themselves are at 100 strong now too, but 60 of them aren't painted yet. Again, the zombies wouldn't take that long if I just buckled down and did it, but that's taking time away from these Vargeists, and I really want to see what I can accomplish with these guys. So yeah, so by this brush I promise to focus on these Vargeist and have them looking basically as best as I can do with my talents by the end of this month, and then have the skeletons done possibly as an optional part of the oath. So yeah, and speaking of the brush, I think that falls in line with today's question too, which was what would I name the brush? Because a lot of the things in the Imperium have names, like battle barges and Imperial ships and stuff. So as my device, what would I name this guy? I actually thought about this one a little bit today. I think I would name it Bear Cub. And the reason I want to name it Bear Cub is because when I'm thinking about it from a distance and I'm thinking, oh man, I can't wait to get home and paint and I'm gonna do amazing things, it's always awesome. It's like picturing a cute cuddly bear cub in your head, and you're excited about it and it's giving you warm fuzzies. But then when you see it in real life and what it represents, it's terrifying, and I usually run the other way. So yeah, this brush is called the Bear Cub because I'm scared of it in real life. But when I'm thinking about it, and I'm at work and I'm daydreaming about getting stuck in with these guys, it's so exciting to think about, so awesome, and gives me the warm fuzzies to look forward to painting. And then when I sit down and start doing it, I'm just like, oh man, oh well, it's kind of like that old children's book. I can't remember what it was. I think it was If You Give a Mouse a Cookie or something, where the premise is basically like, oh well, before I need to paint, I need to get a beer. Well, I can't have a beer because I don't have any, so I need to go to the store. While I'm at the store, I might as well pick up groceries. I need money for groceries, so I guess I gotta go to the bank first. And then it just keeps going on and on until you don't have time to paint anymore. Yeah, so the Bear Cub. That's the one. Alright, I think that's it for day 13. Back to painting hopefully tomorrow. You'll see some cool stuff on this guy, and maybe some base coats or something on the other dudes who I have also not touched. Excited about my new paints. I'm looking forward to painting for now until I see it in the wild and it's staring me at the face, that I might cry and run away. No, I won't do that. I promise I won't do that. Alright, yeah, so day 13.